It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U-Sport.
Hello and welcome to the U-Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC. I'm Karen Paquin along with Amy Paget, and today the UBC Thunderbirds will face the UPEI Panthers in the second Consolation semi-final of the day.
Yes, absolutely. I'm super excited for this game. We've seen both teams play on Wednesday. We had UBC, who had a really intense game against the host university, U Laval. And then we also had UPEI, who played an intense game against Queens. And now I'm excited for this matchup.
Yeah, the UBC game was probably one, if not the biggest upset of this quarterfinals day. They expected to come here and chase the Molinex trophy, and now they're relegated to the consolation bracket after a very tight and, as you said, very intense match against the Laval Rouge-et-Or. The Rouge-et-Or took it 7-5 in the last 10 minutes of the game, with a crowd of more than 3,500 people who showed up to support their team. I'm sure that played a very big role. But today, the UBC Thunderbird will try and beat UPEI and play the winner of the earlier match in this consolation final. So earlier, the game opposed St. FX to the GGs, and the GGs took it comfortably. And now we will see who will face them in the semifinal. We will come back right after this break.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Peu importe à quoi ressemble votre vie, vous pouvez compter sur nous. Pour la vie comme vous la vivez. Assurance, placement, conseil. Canada Vie.
And we are here in Quebec City with the second Consolation semifinal about to kick off. We see on the right side of your screen the UBC Thunderbirds getting ready to kick the ball off as the referee Lindsay Oliver taking charge of this match with the help of Carson Young and Jérémy Jamin, as well as Alexandre Liégeois, who will manage the technical zone. This is where we see what this team is made of. Will they bounce back? Or will they accept their fate and not regather themselves? Who will come out on top?
We shall see.
We shall see. We see in the middle Savannah Bowder ready to kick off for UBC.
And we have the referee announcing that we're ready. And we are good to go.
And a deep kick to start this match.
Absolutely.
PEI choosing to run it out with their number 10, Paige McLean.
Going strong with their forwards pods again. Again, getting hard in the line. Number 5, Abby Morris. And we're going to see them kick it out of their 22. And the ball will be going out of bounds.
Very good kick for UPEI, who used every inch of distance. It landed right on the outside, exactly how they would want to exit. Now the lineup will be thrown by Jordan McLeod.
Absolutely, and we're seeing here UBC pushing hard in a wall from the line out and then going on the right.
Great tackle in the middle.
Absolutely, we're seeing them going wide. Number 15 running hard. Callie King running, getting stopped just at the 5-yard line.
And this is the first try for UBC after 1 minute and 25 seconds of play.
Absolutely, this brings the score UBC 5, UPEI 0. And score try by number 8, Rachel Smith.
Great run by Rachel Smith. Such a powerful athlete.
And we're going to be waiting for that conversion. Will they be adding 2 points to their score right after the 2nd minute of this game?
And we've talked about the UBC's game, but just to mention, UPEI lost to Queens 66-17 2 days ago. Now they're trying to beat the CanWest champion.
And it is a good conversion by number 10, Savannah Bowder, adding 2 points to UBC score, bringing it 7-0. Great start for UBC.
Yeah, they looked very comfortable.
Absolutely. Running strong, getting there on the field, setting up a strong start for the whole team.
If you look on paper, you can see the UBC has size. They are a big team. They are tall athletes. And they have experience within their rank.
Absolutely, and we're now back. We got a kick that was caught by number 4 from UBC, Anya Prokopic. And again, running hard, big runs. We have UPEI stopping them just about in the middle.
Smith again in the middle.
Big tackle by number 1 from UPEI, Olivia McLeod.
Good short line and with the centers.
Absolutely. And then we're going to see them going out wide, closer to the wings. Again, stopped by UPEI. Really working hard there, trying to break the line. We now have number 11 staying in, but unfortunately, the ball is going to be brought out of bounds, which will result in a UPEI line out.
Number 11, Adia Pai, was named player of the game for UBC in the quarterfinal. She was absolutely electric. She created space where there was none. But today, she didn't succeed into creating that space.
And the ball is now back in, caught by UPEI. Good line out. We're seeing number 12 running hard, but being stopped by UBC. We're seeing here.
Good counter ruck.
Absolutely. UBC working hard to get that ball back. So UBC now has the ball at the line of 30-yard.
And the penalty will be awarded to the Panthers, and that will give them an opportunity to get out of this half, relieve the pressure a little bit.
Absolutely, we're seeing UPEI going kick for touch. It will be good going at the line of the 40-yard line, actually, for a UPEI line out.
5, yeah?
UPEI, I don't expect to see anything too fancy. They don't want to play expensive rugby against such a strong defense. We've seen that the UBC defense comes up and wants to lay hits. So I don't expect UPEI to challenge their outside right away.
Yeah, I know. We've seen them using their forwards in this line out. The ball was lost by
Good
UBC.
line.
Good run by UBC. Running hard. I think it's number 14.
Mia Bullock. Awesome speed on the outside.
Yes, adding a 5-point to the score, bringing it 12 UBC, 0 UPEI.
Used every single inch of this field, Mia Bullock.
We saw number 9 from UPI running hard behind, trying to catch the player, number 9, Mia Fracham. Really did not give up on this.
And we can see the lines on the field. It is a field that is lined for both football and rugby and soccer. But currently we are using the yellow lines and as well as the black marks that are marking the 10s and the 22s.
And here we have a good conversion again by UBC, adding a 2 points to the score. UBC 14, UPEI 0.
The game of soccer is in action next weekend with the Protocase U Sports Men's Soccer Championship, presented by Bell from Caperton University in Sydney, Nova Scotia, exclusively on CBC Gem and CBCsports.ca.
Great, and we are now back in action. UPEI kicking a UBC. Good catch, and we're seeing them running through. good quick pass here. Being able to break the line a little bit. Oh, and the ball was recovered by UPEI.
Tried to intercept, didn't quite catch it, but it did go backwards, so it will be at the advantage. Well, not the advantage, but UPEI now has possession of the ball.
We're seeing here UPEI.
Good passes.
Yeah, choosing to go right. Being stopped by UBC. And again, good counter ruck. Good. Still seeing UPEI working with their forwards. We're seeing here number 3, Emily Duffy, pushing strong in the middle.
Emily Duffy had such a good show in the first game, and now we've just seen Emma McLean, who was the player of the game November 1st for them.
Oh, and the ball was now recovered by UBC. Good counter ruck. And we're seeing here good offload by number 5, Emma the row.
Yeah, Rachel Smith really putting her name to the game as she grabbed that ball. But the penalty will go to UPEI in the middle of the field.
I will see what they will be going for.
They'll call the scrum. They'll challenge the big scrum. UBC has domination in this area, and we'll see how UPEI can measure up.
Excited for this first scrum of the game. Let's see how it goes. Scrum for UPEI again, playing in white today. We've seen a push here.
And a second penalty awarded to UPEI, who will go for the scrum again.
We still have yet to see how a scrum is for both these teams.
All right, make sure we're head over here. Make sure we're keeping our feet.
So again, scrum for UPEI.
It is an area where it's a low risk for UBC to challenge at the limit, because if they get the penalty, it's just going to be a scrum.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to do it time and time again because the referee won't like that. But since they've chosen the scrum, it won't change anything for them.
Yeah, and we're seeing here the referee talking to the players, asking to redo the scrum again. So we have players getting ready.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Hold.
Okay, and the ball is now
Play.
put into play and recovered by UBC. We see them running, going using their wingers on the left side.
Great defense
Absolutely.
by Rhea Johnston against UPEI. Took her right out of the field.
Yeah, swinger against swinger. And we'll see here a line out for UPEI.
I would call that a little bit of a mistake, knowing what kind of footwork UPEI has. She can cut back in and doesn't have to accept to go out of bounds.
So, line out recovered by UPEI. They're going to go to the ground. And we're seeing here
Release blue. Good.
number 3 working hard.
No blue. Blue. Off. Thank you.
Going right, pushing, passing back in. Again, we see UPEI really working hard, trying to break the line, but the ball would be recovered by UBC.
Kiki Idowu. This is the move that she wants to do. She is very good over the breakdown.
Yes, and we had number 9 from UBC kicking the ball, recovered by UPEI, who ended up tapping it in their zone.
Goal line.
So,
A little bit of a relief for the Panthers to be able to touch that ball down, take a breather. They're still not out of the woods because this is a goal line dropout.
so cut by UBC. Let's see, we have here good run going all the way left, passing the ball to number 11. UPEI going to the ground.
Yeah, stay out. Thank you.
And you're seeing them,
Huge charge.
yes, using their forwards, pushing forwards. They're super close to the try line, about 5 yards.
Idowu going forward.
Getting closer once again. Going just outside. Will they be in still? 1 or 2 yards to get that try.
Number 12. Sarah Bain tried to put her hands on. I thought she had it.
Seeing here the forwards working hard.
Rachel Smith with her second.
Yes. Way to start strong. 2 tries in the first half for Rachel Smith. So this we'll be adding 5 points to the UBC score, making it UBC 19, UPEI 0. And let's watch that replay. Really, the forwards working super hard together.
Rachel Smith really setting the tone of the intensity, the physicality that she can bring. Such an athletic player. Well done.
And we are now watching that incoming conversion by number 10, Savannah Bowder. Already 2 and 2 for kicks today. And the conversion is good. So 3 out of 3 today for the kicker, Savannah Bowder, adding another 2 points to the team's score. Score now is UBC 21, UPEI 0.
Canada's top university runners head to London and the historic Thames Valley Golf Course for the 2023 U Sports Men's and Women's Cross Country Championships on November 12th. The women's race begins at noon Eastern, followed by the men's race at 1. The 2023 U Sport Men's and Women Cross Country Championship next Sunday, exclusively on CBC Gem and CBCsports.ca.
So the ball was put back into play, now in the hands of UBC in their half, and we're seeing UPEI stopping them.
Aggressive tackling by UPEI, but they are penalized because they were not able to roll out and they were impeding the scrum half. I have to say, Elena Skramstad's knows when she sees those people stuck there, she'll play it smartly.
Yeah, and we're seeing here UBC going kick for touch out of that penalty, bringing them forwards a good 20 yards. So we'll now see UBC line out. Ball is caught by UBC and passed on to the backs. We're seeing here, it's number 12.
Lena Dueck
Good run.
charging forward, and there's so much space, but Savannah Bowder does not need it. She'll go herself.
Good run here out of the line out, bringing them to a try, adding 5 points to the team score.
Lena Dueck really taking her team forward and condensing that defense, and then the little pass backward to Savannah Bowder. And the footwork to be that one last defender. Very confident.
Absolutely, and we'll now see Savannah, kick for conversion. 3 for 3 today.
She's set up just outside of the line of the post.
Getting ready. And another good conversion for Savannah today. So this will be adding an extra 2 points to the team score, bringing it UBC 23, UPEI 0.
The best of women's university soccer is on display next weekend with the U Sports Women's Soccer Championship from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, only on CBC Sports and CBC Gem.
And here we're seeing UBC getting that ball again, working hard, stopped by number 3 from UPEI, Emily Duffy.
Good ball handling.
And here, number 15, working hard, being stopped by UPEI. Just past the middle line. And we're seeing here number 8 from UBC breaking the line, working hard. Number 8.
Rachel Smith is
Yes.
swimming in open water.
Keeping those legs running.
Pressure at the ruck though.
We'll see who will get that ball. Oh,
UPEI
UPEI.
challenging and getting the ball. They'll be able to exit.
That's amazing. That's what you want when you get there. And we're seeing them kicking. So we'll see a line out for UBC.
Tough angle for this kick and against the wind. The conditions are a little bit easier than November 1st. It is a bit warmer, however, the wind is up, but the sun is also out.
And here the ball will be retrieved by UPEI.
I might have jinxed that. Talking about the wind. And a second chance at this exit,
here-
and this is better. However, it doesn't come out, so Bowder will try to take it forward.
Yes.
It's nearly ripped.
Yeah. We're seeing here UPEI really working hard to get that ball back. Bringing them to the ground, and Emily Duffy here.
Duffy gets her hands on this ball. Emily Duffy, who is named to the second All-Star team.
Yeah, we've seen great plays from Emily Duffy. This 4th year is really showing up. And we're seeing UPEI kicking for touch, so we'll see 8 line out for them.
And it will be called for a line out that isn't straight. I have to say that the jumper did not help with that by jumping across into the channel. There is so much wind.
And we'll be seeing here UBC with that line out.
Jordan McLeod, who's also named to the All-Star U Sports second team, and Skramstad seeing a little gap at the end of the line out, sending Lena Dueck through.
Really good ball movement there, out of the line out, and good push, trying to break the line. And here, you had Rachel Smith passing onto the winger on the side, which will be a try by number 14, Mia Bullock.
Second try for Mia Bullock. She does not need a lot of space on this right side.
Good pass from Rachel Smith, seeing that open side.
Smith
Right there.
really having a good game. And Bullock using that fend again.
making that
fantastic
try.
run.
Absolutely. So we'll see here the score now is UBC 33, UPEI 0, and we'll be ready for that conversion by number 10, Savannah Bowder. Will they be adding another 2 points to the team score?
She's about 7 meters out from the sideline, so a tough kick, but she has the wind behind her back.
Yeah. And she has made those today, so we'll see. 4 and 4. And we'll be just a little bit short. That wind probably making it a lot harder.
CBC TV is your home for the 2023 Canada Live Vanier Cup from Kingston, Ontario. Catch the best in university football action Saturday, November 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBC TV, CBC Gem, and CBCsports.ca.
And we are now back in action again. Oh, and the ball was not caught by UBC, which will be going out of bounds, but still a line out for UBC here. Again, the score, UBC 33, UPEI 0.
High in the line out. And Dueck again with the footwork and the offload to Idowu.
And we have here a quick box kick that will be bringing the ball back. Caught by UPEI and kicked back to UBC.
It's 80 up high. Danger footwork. And the referee taking it back because of the offside, giving the choice here or there. She takes it here.
And we'll see UBC going kick for touch. And they'll have a line out at just before the 30-yard line, making them in a pretty good position.
PI rushing in to defend this line out.
Good movement in the line out, being able to get that ball.
Rachel Smith being the target at the back, and the good maul going forward and shifting to the right.
Pushing hard, they were able to.
What a beautiful sight, and the arm goes up as Lena Dueck makes her way through.
And we have the skip pass here to number 11, 80 up high. UBC at the 5-yard line are working hard here. Number 2, Jordan McLeod, which will be a try for UBC.
Big run for McLeod. She was awesome in the last game, and she's still doing everything that needs to be done for her. Throwing the line out at the back of the maul and then scoring tries.
Seeing that replay here. Good work. Using those legs to keep pushing forwards, resulting in a try.
She really hopped over second row in front of her, Abby Morris.
And so we now have the score at UBC 38, UPEI 0. Waiting for that conversion, seeing if we're adding an extra 2 points. Another conversion by Savannah Bowder.
Just off that left post.
Kicks are getting harder with this win.
Tickets for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
And we are now back in the middle. Ball is put back into play. Caught by UBC. And good run out there, trying to break the line.
Idaho going forward.
We're seeing UBC using their legs, breaking that line. UPEI stopping them.
UPEI under a bit of pressure.
Good tackle here by UPEI.
I mean, UPEI putting a bit of pressure.
Yes. So,
great kick, but
yeah,
well caught. Right in the hands
and we'll be
of
going
Charlotte Branchflower.
Going back to disadvantage.
Advantage for offside. They'll get a second chance of exiting. And I believe this time around they'll shoot for the line out. Kick is staying in, but unfortunately the PI players were not quite guarding that line properly. They missed a chance. So it will remain a UBC thrown in by Jordan McLeod. Straight up in the middle to Rachel Smith with the trick play.
Yeah, good play, good catch by number 3, Rory Wood. And we're seeing them here.
Big charge by Hennessy.
Oh, and good one here, but it will be called a penalty. We had good work from UPEI. Unfortunately, the ball would be back in UBC's hands.
She really tried here to counter-ruck. However, she done so from the side. That's why it's deemed illegal.
This will be a pretty good kick for UBC. They're now much closer to the try line, and we're now seeing the referee. Talking to the captain. So I'll be seeing UBC line out. Caught by UBC, and we're seeing them here.
This is called the obstruction, so the lifter was deemed in front of the jumper when they put her down, so that kind of protection is not legal and well caught by the eye of the referee.
This will allow UPEI to complete an exit and getting that line out.
And it's hard for UPEI to exit because the wind is really against them.
They caught that ball.
Lineup was clean, but the ball went to ground from the transfer. However, good charge.
Number 8, Emma McLean. Working hard there, trying to break the line. Emma being the player of the game.
So much pressure, and the kick is charged down, but it is regathered by UPEI.
And we're seeing here big run by Emily Duffy. Again, another big run by their forwards, Olivia McLeod. Trying to create space, keeping that ball. Good work by their forwards, being able to make some space, and they can get a quick box kick. That will be going to the ground, but recovered by UBC.
And good pressure by PEI. However, they have successfully went to the edge, and this is the danger person today. Will she make it? Yes, she will. She gets the hat trick.
Mia Bullock with this third try today. Good run on the right side.
What speed and footwork. She showed that she doesn't only stay on that line, she can come back in.
Absolutely, we're seeing her
At
on the
top
replay.
speed, swerving and driving her legs.
Charlotte Brenchflower from UPEI really trying hard here to tackle, but Mia Bullock working with the legs, going for the try. So adding a 5 points to the team score. We'll be waiting for that conversion by Savannah Bowder. See if we're adding an extra 2 points. And it is good. So Savannah being able to add 2 points to the team score, bringing it 45 UBC, 0 UPEI.
This team is looking like it can't be stopped.
Absolutely. They arrived here ready to show what they're capable of. And we'll be back in the middle to put that ball back into play. Caught by UBC, number 7, Kiki Aidowu. But then big run here.
Rachel Smith with the kick over top.
Which will be recovered by UPEI, kicking back to UBC at about the 35-yard line. And we're seeing UBC going left. But good tackle here.
Great hit.
UPEI. And they're working hard here. Both teams trying to get that ball. UBC being able to keep it. And here, Rachel Smith running.
Again, on the other side. Is she everywhere?
Big tackle by UPEI number 11, Rhea Johnston. And here will they be using their wings again.
UPEI will go in for her score, first score of the game for herself.
So adding 5 points here. Seeing that replay. And here, good run. Again, Rhea Johnston from UPEI trying hard to stop them before the line.
What a fantastic effort from one side and then to the other. It's one thing to move the ball, but moving your body from one side to the other?
Absolutely.
That's different.
That's something else. And we'll be seeing here a kick by Savannah Bowder for the conversion. I think it's the furthest kick we've seen today. We'll see how that goes. If we're adding an extra 2 points.
Good strike, but a bit off to the right.
So the score will remain 50 UBC, 0 UPEI.
Here we see that big run on the sideline. Those huge legs running, and then that kick. What a run from the back rower. This ends the first half. Coming up in the halftime show, we'll meet a U Sport Award winner and recap the first half scoring. After 35 minutes of play, it is 50-0 for UBC against PEI. You're watching the U Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Peu importe à quoi ressemble votre vie, vous pouvez compter sur nous. Pour la vie comme vous la vivez. Assurance, placement, conseil. Canada Vie.
Every year, U Sports celebrates its best student athletes, honoring their major accomplishments in each sport. Here are the nominees and the winner of the 2023 U Sports Player of the Year Award.
Les nominés dans la catégorie de la joueuse par excellence de l'année sont: The nominees for the Outstanding Player of the Year are from the AUS, du sport universitaire de l'Atlantique, Acadia Center, Centre de l'Acadia, Sarah Grant. Du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec, from the RSEQ, l'ailier de l'Université Laval, winger Laura Gay. From the OUA, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, Brock University Fly Half, la demi d'ouverture de l'Université Brock, Paige Deneve. And from Canada West, de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, UBC Fly Half, la demi d'ouverture de l'UBC, Savannah Bowder. And the 2023 U Sports Outstanding Women's Rugby Player of the Year is la joueuse par excellence de l'année en rugby féminin U Sport est Savannah Bowder, University of British Columbia.
importe à quoi ressemble votre vie, vous pouvez compter sur nous. Pour la vie comme vous la vivez. Assurance, placement, conseil. Canada Vie.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team. U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U-Sport.
Welcome back to the U Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC. I'm Karen Paquin with Amy Paget, and we are about to watch the second half of this semifinal, consolation semifinal between UBC Thunderbirds and UPEI Panthers.
Yes, and we've seen big first half. Really, we've seen good runs and good strength and power from UBC. UPEI really trying to stop them. But we've seen such players as Rachel Smith working super hard, 80 up high from UBC, being able to bring the score to 50-0 for UBC. So really, we've seen them.
It has been a one-way channel, one-way battle for this game. UBC being ahead 50-0. This is a consolation final. The winner of this match will see the GGs in the consolation final for 5th place. The GGs have beaten Senefex 41-0 this morning. And it is fair to say that UBC is right on their way to join them in this match.
Yeah, they came here prepared, ready to show what they're capable of. And that's what we're seeing now at this half.
And I expect to see UBC using their replacement players quite a bit more. We will see number 16 go on, Sasha Oreskovic, with replacement for Talia Hennessy, as well as Peyton McNeil as replacement for prop Rory Wood. And Jessie Nags coming on, replacing Jordan McLeod. So they're in a comfortable position to start using fresh legs, giving time to younger players. In the case of Jessie.
Yeah, and excited to see if UPEI can bounce back on this beginning of this second half. They will be kicking that ball to UBC, referee indicating we're getting started.
2 changes for UPEI. Number 26, Emily-Ann McQuarrie coming on, replacing Emily Duffy, who's done a good shift for her team. And Lauren Missner going on and replacing Charlotte Branchflower.
And we saw here that kick did not make the 10 meters. So we're seeing them going in a scrum at the middle of the field. So scrum for UBC.
We've already got all of our shoulders together, okay? Let's have some patience and sit back. Fine, keep our space set, come together.
And we're seeing here the referee talking to both teams, asking them to redo.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
And the ball is now put into play.
Clean scrum and attacking to that right side
And
with the loop and the 2-on-1, but the ball goes forward.
so we'll be seeing a scrum for UPEI at the middle of the field again, but just a little bit more on the left side.
It was a well set up play. Just the timing was not quite ironed out. And we see a bit of shifting around in the position, seeing replacement Jessie Nags at the back of the scrum for the defensive scrum.
And we're seeing Savannah Bowder, who's wearing number 10, seems to be playing scrum half now. And the ball will be recovered by UPEI. Quick inside pass here, being able to break that line. Again, good power UPEI using their legs, but good counter rucks.
McQuarrie taking this first ball forward with a big impact. And they'll earn the penalty as UBC tried to put their hands on it, but did so illegally.
Seeing here what UPEI decides to do. They will be going kick for touch. The ball going just outside. Number 14 from UBC trying to keep it in. But will be going just past the 30-yard line for a UPEI line out.
PI was probably happy to change sides with the wind, but the wind has seemed to change side as well against them as we see the flags.
UPEI getting that ball by moving backwards a little bit. We're seeing here Tessa Hood trying to make it clean for the team. Here, good run by UPEI. I believe it was number 12, Sarah Bain.
Really attacking the inside and charging against defenders that are not closing that inside.
Again, we see UPEI using their forwards, but now going a little bit more right, going in the middle, run again.
Cutting back in. Bain in the midfield, but Kiki Ido with her strong hands over top.
We're seeing here quick tap. Quick tap by UBC, getting that skip pass all the way to the side. Going wide, but being stopped by UPEI. And we're seeing here a penalty awarded.
Playing quick. Trying to find a gap.
And the ball will be going to the ground.
Jessie Nags with her first touch.
Again, trying that skip pass, ball going to the ground, will be card forward. So, play has been stopped by the referee.
This is too bad. Lena Dueck, just a small knock on, but she's having a stormer of a game.
And they had great momentum there. Playing super quick, moving forward. But we'll be seeing a UPEI scrum at about the 30-yard line. here we had a whistle from the referee.
Number 9, Mia Fredsham, scrum half for UPEI, will go with the put-in.
So we're redoing the scrum.
There's birds landing on the field.
Fine.
Enjoying the show. Enjoying the game.
So you're already leaving. Back.
And the free kick is awarded by referee Kennedy. Not Kennedy, sorry, Oliver.
And they're going quick tap using their forwards, and then we'll be seeing them going to the ground, stopped by UBC. Here we're seeing Emilienne working hard, and we'll see a kick.
Nice kick. And she was so close to catch it clean.
Absolutely, we'll see a line out for UBC just in UPEI's half.
This would have changed everything.
And the ball went to the ground, but UBC was able to recover it, and we're seeing them kicking. UPEI getting that ball, but close to the try line. Good run here.
Yes, run
UPEI,
back.
Rhea Johnston trying to make some space, and we're seeing UPEI kicking that ball. Will be going out of bounds.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful way to get out of this trouble zone.
Definitely.
Heads up Rugby. And we'll see Kiki Ido, who moved from flanker to hooker.
And it's
Hit.
a good line out.
Johnson in the middle. Johnson in the middle. Dueck again.
Moving those legs. Staying strong. And here, Rachel Smith breaking that line.
There's space. They're choosing to use it. And charge on that far side.
And they're going to choose to go left again. Stopped by UPEI.
What a sequence from PEI. Very clean.
Playing those counter rucks as well.
Looking to attack from everywhere. Linking on offload.
And
Kiki
here,
Idowu.
first try of the second half.
Beautiful rugby.
Absolutely moving from one side to the other. Using those offloads to keep the ball in movement. And we're seeing that here.
These ghost players attracting the attention and holding defenders for just that 1 second. And the catch from Rachel Smith, the big fan, and the try. Doesn't even need her winger on the outside. Kiki Idowu.
And we'll be seeing a kick for conversion by Savannah Bowder.
We see Rachel Smith exiting the field. She has done what she came here to do today. Wonderful game for this woman.
And a good long kick. It was pretty wide, unfortunately. Went just to the side of the post. So the score is now UBC 55, UPEI 0.
Number 18 just got on the field. Lyric Aitchison. Tickets for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
And we're seeing here the ball was put into play by UPEI kicking to UBC. And good run here for Peyton McNeil. Got in the second half, showing what she can do. Number 18 here, Lyric Atchison. Counter ruck here by UPEI, number 2, Tessa Hood. She's been working super hard on those counter rucks, trying to put pressure. And we'll see a kick by UBC, caught by UPEI. We'll be coming back to the advantage. And we're seeing here the referee giving UPEI a penalty for not rolling away. And we'll be seeing UBC going for a line out.
Good position to attack from for UBC, as we see fresh legs coming on for UPEI. Number 19, Sahara McLean. Number 23, Georgia Cook.
And number 24, Cadence Ashton. All coming in for number 6, Grace McQuaid. Number 13, Annika Wadlegger. And number 10, Paige McLean. And now back on the field, we're seeing here UPEI's number 12, Sarah Bain, catching that ball, but UPEI getting it back. And here a run.
A try.
Yeah, try. Run by Savannah Bowder, getting that ball back and being able to score a try.
She stole that in the tackle, ripped it, and went straight to the line.
And I think we'll be seeing subs for UBC. We have number 9 and number 15 coming off. So Elena Skramstad and Callie King coming off. It's always nice to have those fresh legs on the field.
And coming on is Robin Alexander, number 23, as well as Olivia Sarabura, number 22. Sarabura was named to the second All-Star team for U Sport this season, so congratulations.
And we're seeing here a kick attempted by Savannah Bowder, trying to get that conversion. Fortunately went a little bit to the side, so the score will remain UBC 60, UPEI 0.
The best of women's university soccer is on display next weekend with the U Sports Women's Soccer Championship from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, only on CBCsports.ca and CBC Gem.
And we're now back into play. Ball caught by UBC. And here we're seeing number 23 from UBC just got in. Robin Alexander working super hard, keeping those legs. Back here we'll be seeing a knock on by UBC. So we will have a UPEI scrum about in the middle of the field.
I always love those midfield scrum because they're so hard to defend. You have to leave options open. UPEI being in their half, it does open up the 50-22, the way they are placed. See if they successfully attack from this position.
And we're seeing here the referee calling driving and penalty awarded to UPEI going for quick touch. But ball was recovered by UBC.
And then dropped again and
yeah.
re-recovered by UPEI.
So we'll see UPEI with that ball, using their forwards. Emily Hand here, working hard to keep those legs up.
Lyric Aitchison giving everything she has in those breakdown. Trying to put pressure on PEI.
UBC kicking that ball back. UPEI getting it again. Number 22 here, Georgia Cook. Running and kicking it. Retrieved by UBC.
And she will call the accidental offside, so we will see a scrum for UPEI. As the player tried to run into the field, but did so by running behind her own player, and it affected the play. So the scrum for PEI. Just inside of their attacking half. See if they can put some points on the board against this titan of a team.
And we're seeing here a new scrum half for UBC. You're seeing number 12, Lana Dueck. Now seems
Great
to be
scrum.
playing.
A little knock on. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Took her eyes off the ball just before. That's what happens when you try to pass before you actually catch the ball, but she was so sure.
Yeah, so unfortunate. They were in a good position in their attacking half, but we'll now be seeing a UBC scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ball is in. Scrum is good. Ball retrieved by UBC. Faking that pass. Passing
Good
it
play.
here. Yes,
And
passing
the
it
fake.
here. Number 13, Delaney Woods. Good run.
Delaney stretching the legs for 50 meters. Now Mia Bullock
Release white.
going the hard route.
Getting closer to the try line. We're seeing UBC pushing hard. UPEI running up as a
Good
team.
tackle.
UBC using their forwards to gain a few yards. And then that skip
Good
pass.
pressure.
Skip pass to the left side. Here,
Tackle. White out.
She's so hard to stop.
super close to the line, and it's going to be a try for UBC. Number 12, Lana Dueck.
It's brilliant to see her put her name to the scoreboard, because she's been doing a lot of the hard work of the first phases for UBC, putting them on the front foot. Now she's dotting points.
Exactly, and now, just after that big run, awesome to see. Seeing that on the replay.
Huge run.
Huge run by Delaney
And
Woods.
the fake. And then the pass.
Doing well.
Good job by Rhea Johnston by UPEI, stopping them.
And then the winger on the other side.
Bringing that ball and deciding to go left. Was a good decision there. And so we are waiting on that conversion here. And
Conversion is away.
so the score will remain 65 UBC, 0 UPEI.
There's a little bit of a delay.
I think we're seeing here number 10 from UBC getting off, Savannah Bowder, the kicker.
Kicker and the player of the year
Yes.
for U Sport. And now the big run by Tia Jordo.
Stopped by UPEI. Good recovery. But that big run putting UBC in a pretty good spot, getting closer to that try line. Good run here by number 2. Number 2. Sorry, might not have been number 2.
Jordan McLeod,
Yeah.
yes, she did come back on the field to replace Savannah Bowder.
Out on the ball, hands out, White.
Here.
UBC really showing the depth of their squad.
And they're running hard. They're getting super close to the try line. Passing on here to their winger. The ball going to the ground. Recovered, but we're seeing here number 14, Mia Bullock, working hard, trying to get that try.
Good defense from UPEI because she was under so much pressure.
Going back in the middle, and we will see a held up by UPEI.
We'll go back to the penalty. All the way to that left side of the post.
Oh, and we're going to see here UBC playing super quick, getting that try.
Oh, and the number 2 is actually Sarah Keljuvi.
I see.
This is what happened. So they've struggled with jersey numbers, but I know that person. And now she's put her name to the scoreboard.
And we're seeing here a new kicker for UBC as number 10, Savannah Bowder, went off a few minutes ago.
That's a good strike for her. Flags go up.
Good job adding 2 points to the team score, making it 68-0. It was number 22, Olivia Sarabura. And for UPI, we're seeing a sub coming in.
Kylie Brow comes on for Emilianne McQuarrie. Kickoff goes in between players and then rolls out to the side, so it will be a line out to UBC.
Hang on 1 second. On the back here, let's not have any contact, okay? Thank you. All right, you're good.
Here the referee talking to the back of the line out, and we'll be ready to bring that ball in. Ball is cut by UBC. Ball called by the ref, but we're seeing a knock on.
They're feeling the pressure, so they're trying to set up the maul a little bit too quickly, and the ball gets stuck over top. And that's where it gets in trouble.
And really good for UPI to keep pushing and applying pressure there. The ball is put back into play. Big push by UBC. We're able to get that ball back. Here we're seeing a run in the middle. The ball went to the ground.
That pass was extremely lateral.
Yes. They were able to recover it.
And Keljuvi saying, this is enough. Let's take this forward.
Penalty will be called. UPI will get that ball back. Good effort. And they will be going kick for touch.
Good distance on a short angle.
And we'll be seeing a sub for UPI, number 21, Sarah Hanlon, who will be coming in for
Abby Morris.
yes. And here we're seeing a UPI line out.
Oh,
She's
and the
overthrown.
long throw. Oh,
Ah.
and too bad as she drops it.
Not straight. Blue option.
And she'll call the not straight on the long throw, but I do love to see that.
Absolutely. UBC definitely were surprised by that.
I was.
I was too.
Nothing like a long football throw to make a game more interesting. Hope they try it again.
And we'll see here a scrum for UBC.
And the whole team
Wait, let's untuck our shoulder, okay? Both of you, keep your angle straight.
in dark blue is set up on the left side. With Cal Juvie as first receiver.
Bind.
And if you've seen this physicality on
Set.
the shoulders of this woman, she can also boot and pass.
Still in.
And we're seeing Lena Dueck as scrum half, getting that ball, passing it to the backs. The backs working super hard. Inside pass. Big run.
Lovely run.
UPI trying to
And the
stop.
last 2-on-1 does not connect.
Ball
but
went
it's
to
still
the ground.
going. Oh, it went forward. That's too bad.
Good effort there.
What a run on the outside. I thought that UPI had them handled, but they came in
Yeah.
force and in numbers to the inside.
That was such a good run by, I believe, number 23, Robin Alexander. And we'll be seeing a scrum for UPI in their defensive zone.
They're using the same tactics and putting their 10 defending
Bind.
at the number 9 position.
Set. Open.
Ball is in.
Too much weight.
And we're seeing here the referee calling the penalty. Too much weight by UBC, and
That's why you guys.
Just too eager to play that scrum.
yeah, now UPI going for the line out.
Gives them a chance to relieve some pressure as they boot the ball outside of the field of play. And find themselves in a line out at the 45-yard line.
And here, UPI line out. Retrieved by
disrupt
UBC.
it.
Scored by blue.
But it will be a knock on by UBC. And so we'll see a UPI scrum.
This is a very good challenge up in the air.
We have to be legal over here, okay? Stay straight and hold a hit, okay?
Referee Oliver reminding the props of the legality of their alignment and binding.
Set.
Here, ball is put into play. Taken by UPI. And then, oh, we're seeing them
Good
here.
run.
Good run.
She's in space. And she keeps going.
Here, Rhea Johnston showing up. Starting those legs.
She has some speed, and she's happy to use it, putting her team on the front foot. Now with the forwards, can they move the people? And the penalty just comes handy.
And they're gonna go for quick tap. Seeing here number 8, Emma McLean. Going strong. UPEI getting closer.
Big ruck, but the counter ruck is coming strong from Jessie Nags. And they regather the ball. UBC, Kaljuvi with the chip kick. And
it went just
Bullock
out of bounds.
just couldn't catch it. Well played.
You'll be seeing UPEI getting a line out.
That would have made the highlight reel.
Definitely.
But what about that run from
Rhea Johnston? It was awesome to see. Here, seeing UPEI.
I believe number 12, Sarah Bain, going forward, using the inside.
And stopped by Taya.
And the
Ashford.
bounce right in the hands of Rhea Johnston. PI on the charge.
UPEI again using those forwards to break that line.
Good hit.
Big hit by number 23 from UBC, Robin Alexander.
Number 20, I think.
Oh, 20, my apologies. Taya Ashworth.
Good inside ball. And one too many offload that didn't connect. But they are playing fun rugby. They are playing flowy rugby. Sometimes you don't quite connect, but when they do, it is so dangerous. And at this point in the game, what they want to do is to get set up for the next one. It is 68-0. There's nothing UPEI can do to come back in this game. But UBC is probably looking forward to finishing strong, ironing out their moves and their chemistry.
UPEI putting that ball into play. Big push in that scrum.
Huge
for
scrum.
UBC. Being able to bring that scrum forward by about like 15 yards and getting that ball.
It's nothing better than that.
Big run here, passing it to the
Good
wingers.
passes. Mia Bullock going for her 4th.
Running strong.
Can anybody stop this woman? I don't think so.
And we'll see that ball be put to the ground for a try for UBC right in the middle. Making it easier for the kicker.
She's flying on that sideline.
Good passes though,
Great
big
ball
team
handling.
effort.
And this woman, so light on her feet. Shifty.
Good team effort, and then we will have the conversion that just happened. And the score is now UBC 73, UPEI 0.
Our next broadcast will come your way at 5 p.m. featuring the first semifinal between the Guelph Griffins against the UVic Vikes. You do not want to miss this one.
And we're seeing here the ball was put into play, but the referee called the end of the game.
This is the moment that will take UBC into the Consolation final. They will meet the GGs in this game for 5th place. This will be a good game. These two teams that slipped in their quarterfinal, the GGs were champion of the RSEQ conference. UBC being champion of the Can West Conference, and they will meet in what could have been a final.
Absolutely.
So
Definitely
this
excited.
is definitely exciting. But for today, we invite you to join us at 5 o'clock for the first semifinal opposing the Guelph Griffins to the UVic Vikes. The final score in today's game, it is 75 for UBC, and they defeat PEI with nothing on the scoreboard. So we will see you at 5 o'clock for this first semifinal. This was Karen Paquin. I was along with Amy Paget, and you were watching the 2023 U Sport Women's Rugby Championship in Quebec City.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
And now it's time for the Nike Team Players of the Game. As you see, two teams lined up. We will see what the committee has selected, but I have my own favorites, I have to say. We had such strong performance in the first half. For UPEI, Emily Duffy was outstanding. But one of my very favorite is, again, Emma McLean.
Yeah, we got... Oh, and here we're seeing number 4, Carla Stewart, getting that player of the game.
For their strong effort.
Carla Stewart, third year.
And on the UBC side, it looks like Savannah Bowder is getting it for UBC.
Yes.
This is your player of the game for today. And she's also the player of the year for U Sport. Congratulations, Savannah Bowder. And this wraps up for today's Consolation semifinal. We will see you at 5 for the first semifinal of the 2023 U Sport Women's Rugby Championship on CBC Sport.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U Sport.